Lights are up. We're about to race. Fingers crossed this is safe, and let's have some fun.
Green, green, green. Left side, 3 wide. You're on the right. Got a slow car on the right. Hold your line. Left side. Still there. Clear on the left. Go to the top. There's an incident ahead.
Well, shoot. At least first wreck of the season out of the way. Hey, Sprawl Racer here. Thank you for clicking on the video. I'm sure you just saw first Porsche Cup race did not go to plan. I forced myself to race, which I don't like to do. It was after work, got home pretty late. I wasn't feeling tired at all, so I thought, you know what? I need to get this race in. I need to do a race. I got to get over my anxiety of just only racing when I absolutely feel like it. And it did not go as planned. I'm sure you saw, raged out there a bit, scrap that. I will go into it in more detail in my vlog video later in the week when I show kind of everything that went into this race. But I wanted to get this race uploaded. I wanted to share it kind of my traditional way. So thank you for clicking on this. I'm going to jump straight into qualifying, show my hot lap there, then we'll grid up. I'm still getting my workflow right with all of this, but the vlog kind of recap in Miami should come hopefully Sunday or Monday. And I'm already starting to focus on Spa next week. I will say this week was a very, very positive, even though we had a bad race. This race, I wouldn't call it good. I would say this is a good race. It might not be the most entertaining, but I would say it's a good race and has kind of built a good foundation. I think Spa will be the ultimate test, but we'll get into all that in the next video, the vlog going over the week. But let's just jump straight on to qualifying.
One more lap. 57, 49.
Still sloppy through there, but I don't hate it. Sloppy through that final turn. Trying to focus here. Really threw away some time there. Much better qualifying than last race. Oh wow, okay. I feel like I still have some time on the board, especially coming through that final corner of the sector 2. Wow, okay. I have such a headache right now. My neck is just like made of styrofoam.
The officials with your slow driving.
I feel like I could break my neck if I just
try again.
Just hurts that bad, but does that put us P5 so far? I'm sure a couple people will drop us down, but I'm very happy with that improvement from race number 1. Yeah. Shut up. Focus, Will.
by. Green flag. Right side. Go left, go left. Clear the right. There's an incident behind.
Kind of messed up there a little bit, but all right, decent first lap, survived turn one, so this race is already exponentially better than the last. And there's just, can I bring it home? Got a little free there. That is another one of those turns where brake bias really does stress me out.
There's an incident behind.
All right, that's gonna unfortunately probably cause a roadblock, which gives us a good spot where even if I start to tumble, I'm not gonna hopefully lose too many. But running P3, solid here. Let's try to keep up, keep focused. Not sure what happened back there, but we've opened a gap behind and up front.
1.99. You're in third.
Gonna take it to 51.2 on brake bias now. Just focus on getting a good exit there. That should keep me protected. I just got to get my exits right, and we should be okay. Carl's really big about you can't gain time on entry. All time on iRacing is gained on exit. And if I just keep that up, we should be in a good spot. The 22 car is just lights out quick. So P1 or P2 seems to be a little quicker than me. I just gotta get into a rhythm. Get out of my head, get into a rhythm, log laps, and we'll be good. Got a little free there. Even if I lose P3 here to Zhao, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, we're still not in a bad spot. We just got to be clean, be safe, be smart. Already light years better than race number one. right, so put a little pressure on me there, got into my back bumper. Nothing too major, so little Porsche Cup 0X, just racing. Like he's beating me in the heavy braking zone, but I seem to kind of have him on the medium speed corners. Problem is he has draft, so I want to keep racing here. I don't think he'll wreck me. If he gets too aggressive, we'll let him by. But oh, there he goes. He's trying. Can't let him force me into a mistake. Opening up a gap there even with the draft, so I feel like the draft in this car isn't anything special.
Left side.
Just going for a lunge there. Give him some space. Way too timid over some of these curbs, but keeping the car out of the fence is a lot faster than hitting the curb and wrecking, so I'll figure it out. We got a long season ahead of us to get better. He's just getting back to the throttle there and rotating a lot better than I am, which sucks. We got car P3 chasing us down. I see him on pace with P5, or sorry, P6. But we can focus. It's not over yet. We can try to draft him, use him to make up some time. big mistake there. That should help us get by.
Right side.
Fuck you and your block.
Clear to the right. Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
We're just slowing ourselves down. But hell, it's fucking fun. Sorry. I need to work on not cursing so much. Guy here in P5 is probably like salivating over us battle like that. Got a thanks, so hopefully that's a thanks you didn't wreck me. Not a sarcastic thanks for racing him. I look like I could force him into a mistake. Like a terminal mistake, not like last time. Ooh, got a little free there. Just gonna let him by.
Right side.
Rexy is basically the Red Bull paint of Porsche Cup. No, I made a mistake there. I was gonna hold him up down the straightaway. It would have made a weird battle here. I think he is quicker than me. I don't think he's dramatically quicker than me. But I just, no need to take unnecessary risk when we're having a decent run. And I think if he could catch up to the car ahead, there's a good chance they get battling with each other and I come out on top.
58.67.
Making excuses, but my headache and my neck are killing me so bad right now. This is so annoying. It's like it's made of styrofoam, man. I swear my neck is just on fire. So like P5 is pretty much locked down if I don't make a mistake.
57.2. It's going well. Keep at it.
Which is nice, but it's annoying. I feel like I need to be running podium, second, first in these races if I am to compete at a higher level. But that's what this season's about. It's about learning and getting better. Oh, missed my mark there. I'll compound that to a bigger issue. I love the challenge of that final corner, man. This is honestly a great racetrack. Yeah. I'll say it. So they're getting closer and closer to each other. If something happens, that's going to open up the door for me to steal P3. I obviously didn't have them on pace. I feel like I could have been annoying enough racing them to hold them up. That's just highly risky. Zhao did get in the back of my bumper coming out of sector 2. Nothing offensive, but I felt like it was enough that he was letting me know, like, hey, I'm going to do what I got to. And I said, hey, I hear ya.
57.09.
Although he did make a mistake, I capitalized, fought back. But I feel like it's just me saying, like, hey, I'm not just going to give this to you. But once I let Rexy by, I think that opened up enough of a gap. He got comfortable, but now they're racing, so... I need to actually shut up and focus on driving. I know I can get into the 56s. I just struggle with this car. And I struggled with the old car in the same thing. I didn't necessarily find pace as the tires wore off and the fuel burned. Looks like Rexy might have made a mistake there, or Zhao just turned it on. So again, hopefully they have an issue I could capitalize, but I just need to focus on not making a mistake myself, and we're in a really good spot for a good result.
About 5 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, car 2, car 13 are all picking up pace. I feel like P4 ahead of me is not really getting faster, but I'm getting slower. I don't know if it's a focus thing, a mental thing. I know my head and neck are killing me right now, but I don't think that's really it. I think I do struggle with focus at the end of these races. I need to focus on getting better focusing. I need to focus on getting better at maintaining my pace, if not gaining pace, as fuel burns and tires wear. There's still plenty to work on. P1 has just checked out. Really just trying to focus at my best possible laps here to finish this race off.
The leader just did a 55.25. White flag next time by a stripe. 57.78. You've got a slow car on the left, car stopped on the left, there's an incident ahead, go to the top.
Okay, I knew there was a lap car up in the mix there. It said slow car and I just gave up. It's gonna cost me a ton of time, but obviously if he backed onto the track, I was totally screwed. So yeah, now at this point I'm off rhythm here. I just gotta bring it home. Nothing to prove this final lap. So any chance of me setting a halfway decent lap is completely gone. Yeah, no, I am happy that I got a good racing. I wish I could have done better. I feel like I should do better, and I want to do better. It'll be neat to compare my average pace with my last race and see kind of where that put me in a slightly higher strength of field. I put a lot of work and effort into this. I feel like I performed adequately. But I am going to be my own worst critic. So, pace-wise, like I said, I got it the first half of the race. It's just something about once it burns off. I gotta see, maybe I'm abusing my tires. Maybe it's a skill issue. We'll figure it out. We got a long season, lots of races left to go. I am gonna basically make this my last, second and final Miami race and immediately start focusing on Spa. Hopefully I got some downtime next week and I could fit in 4 or 5 races at Spa. So I feel like that's going to be a true test of where I'm at I imagine 50% more entrants per race.
Great job, driver.
Obviously, this is a brand new paid track. But yeah, no, I'm happy. What is it? Jump cameras around. Oh, look, my helmet's there, just not there. Is that... What happened there at the last lap with those guys? I don't know. I don't see... I don't know. I'll go back and check the replay later. Let's just... let's turn JRT stuff off. Let's quit. Quit. We're going to save that replay, obviously. Let's check. Results, iRating, that whole fun jazz. Minimize that. I got too many dang programs. Results, it's thinking. Oh, God, I swear like my neck's gonna break. All right, so yeah, 5th, 117 championship points. I'm okay with that. Nowhere near where we need to be, but not the end of the world. We actually made 3rd split. Average lap times of 58.066. Got to get that up. 57 flat was my best race lap, so didn't break sub 56 in the race. I could break it in practice. 56 iRating gain. We actually gained double green in Porsche Cup. Let's go. It's possible. Gained 58 iRating, so I think we're net positive for the week. Let's go to top split. Results. What's it doing? Top split, please. There we go. 58 second. Which honestly is probably the first car that didn't wreck. So I still like, I don't deserve to be top split yet on pace. If I had been there on pace, I would have been right back here. I only would have beat the cars that wrecked. Go back to results. Where would I have been on split 2? Split 2, 58 second. Would have put me right around top 10, which I still think is fair. So my pace is above my iRating, at least at Miami. Let's go back and see what I would have done in my race the other night. 58 second would have put me 7th in that race, which would have been top split. And we're talking 35, 49, 26. So I'm happy with my pace. I just got to put together multiple clean races a week and grow from there. It was a lot of work. I'll show in the vlog all the laps and effort that went into this week and result. And I'm going to start working on Spa. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the race. Like the video. Comment what you think I could improve to get better with low fuel, worn tires. Or just say hi. And subscribe for more. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.